is perfect because this was a master design suite. So it's the only one that we're showing that was truly custom made to be a complete ensemble to go together. So with that, it's brand new. We brought these in at our HSN price, which they will be, but right now they are featured price, starting with the ring at $119.59. Wowzy, wowzy. Does that not, again, look like multiple hundreds or thousands of dollars? Okay, the bracelet. Let me just showcase that because we do have 3 sizes. So this is another great opportunity to get a custom-made bracelet. And listen, when you're investing in pieces like this, how nice to be able to have, you know, a bracelet that comfortably and customly has been made for you. So we typically say small for up to our 6 3/4 inch wrist, medium in this hinge bangle for 7 inches, and then large, so comfortably fit up to a 7.5 inch. And the bracelet is also featured price, $355 with 3 or 4 monthly flex payment. But look at how, just look at that next to the paper clip back with that fabulous ring. It's like, really, you want to drip in gold? Okay, we didn't stop there. Look at how gorgeous.
Oh my goodness.
Are these not
I love everything in the show.
beautiful? Okay, the earrings are under $200. Whoa. And I mean, organic and beautifully, I mean, torqued and all done by hand. It's the only way you'd be able to do that. Highly polished, and those are available with FlexPay at under $70 to get those at home, even less than that, for a lot of dimension, a lot of boldness, a lot of reflection, just elegant. I love that it's oval, and yet it's done in that hoop design, and they're 1.5 inches in the length. And I will say we have fewer than 100 pair of these custom-made earrings. And kind of going back, Livy, this is what Soave Oro really truly represents, and I love that we have a full suite if you're able to do it. You know, obviously these are investment pieces, but they're forever pieces. These are 14 karat gold, we'll remind you of that. But what a nice way. I mean, you know, get excited when you get a custom, you know, made earrings or a custom made ring. But now you have the whole ensemble and even a custom made gorgeous, you know, hinged bangle bracelet. That would be thousands and thousands of dollars for any one of these pieces.
You know what, I would get all 3 because you have the perfect suite, as Lynn was saying, the earring, the bangle, the ring, that saddle design on the ring, that beautiful rolling hills of gold on your wrist with the bracelet, the rolling hills of gold on the earring. These are all custom made, custom designed, made just for you. You have 14 karat gold, all Italian made, all Italian designed and engineered for you as well. Again, the earrings are going to be, by the way, 8.3 grams of precious, rare, beautiful 14 karat gold with our beautiful technology that gives you that look like you're wearing 25 grams, but they're 8 grams. They're not weighty. They will not weigh your ear down. And I love the twisting and turning of the earring and that high polishing the gold. Now, Angie, she has stopped traffic. She has stopped the music. She has even stopped 2021 from happening. I hope not. Because look at that gorgeous earring on Angie with that beautiful bangle. And Lynn, what goes into creating every single piece, from the design to the model to the craftsmanship, these are very labor-intensive pieces, and today you have your chance to own something really beautiful that you'll have for a lifetime. Again, dent-resistant, scratch-resistant, can wear this every single day, and I just think whoever you're meeting, whoever you're seeing, if you're just seeing yourself today, put on this set and feel incredible in the new year and treat yourself to luxury and the best that money can buy you, all Italian, beautiful gold jewelry.
Most definitely, and at these featured prices. You know, I'm thinking about the bracelet here. That is, with the HSN price, it's gonna be more closer to $400. This is like, what was it, $40 savings, just, and it's brand new. And it's custom, again, sized for you in small, medium, or large. And I'm gonna give you a little bit of a tour, once again, because you see the size of these pieces and you think, how in the world is this 14 karat Italian gold? And it's, again, all about that unique patented process. And again, don't be afraid, because many of us love that high polish finish in 14 or 18 karat gold, but we're just too afraid to wear it because we're afraid something's going to happen to it, that you're going to scratch it or you're going to dent it, or again, it's just not going to be comfortable. That's what this whole process is that enables you to get the biggest and boldest looks, that enables you to wear it completely worry-free, especially a bracelet. I mean, look at this hinged bracelet. Bangle bracelets in terms of designs in gold are the most expensive of all jewelry pieces. You know, there's so much gold involved in it, but even down to the closure, even the hinges are finished off beautifully. That little slight twerking to it just makes it, you know, fit the wrist like it's custom made. So, so beautiful. So again, and a piece like that in solid gold, going back, would be thousands and thousands of dollars. These earrings, if they were solid, would be super duper heavy, like you said. These earrings could end up selling out in the next few moments. They are so gorgeous, and they're unlike, you know, it's funny, Libby, I always say, as you, who have, you know, been selling jewelry and learning about jewelry, like myself, for well over, you know, 2 decades, it's so unusual. To me, it's so talented to see how designers can reinvent the wheel. You know, these are an elongated, beautiful hoop earring. Yet I've never seen anything like these in my life. The way that they're polished and angled, and they have that organic nature to it, and every which way you move, you see the light reflecting from a different angle. That's fascinating to me, and that's what you're gonna find in this entire line. Oh, wait a minute, now less than 35 of the earrings? 35 pair? I'm gonna double check, but I think there's fewer than 35 pair of these. I'm not surprised. That's it?
They are magnificent. Oh my goodness, they're almost gone.
They were gone, yeah. This whole collection. So, you know, to your point, it's the only ensemble that we brought that was completely designed to go as a suite. Again, maybe it's one piece, and then the thing is with these capsule collections, and I never want to force you, again, to make any decisions that you certainly can't do. But we don't repeat them often. I mean, if we get enough requests, you know, and of course you can always ask us via Facebook. We can, you know, go direct to our buyers, and they'll let, you know, see if we can bring in a few more. But there's not like we start with many of these. So that's what I always say, with FlexPay and our return policy, if you can do it, see for yourself. And even, you know, with these more expensive investment pieces, listen, we all get it. They're expensive pieces, but they're 14 karat gold. They're forever pieces in the world of jewelry. But you have that 30-day money-back guarantee. You can go and just go to someone that you trust, to a jeweler, and have them looked at, have them appraised. You have that time in between to do so. And I don't say that about all jewelry pieces, but yes, in your finer pieces, your higher end pieces, absolutely. Quick update, here we go. In the bangle, Patrick, my most amazing producer ever. All 3 sizes still? Small, medium, large. Okay, last call on all 3 sizes. Your best bet is, oh, on the ring too, I know we had a question earlier about that. We have 5 through size 10. I would say order your normal size. So you'll notice on the shank on here, it's much thinner than the other 2 rings that we highlighted in the hour, which I said I recommended going up. So I would definitely stay with whatever your normal size would be, 5 through size 10. And on the earrings, yeah, I have 17 pair now. Yeah, wow. They're going super quickly. And the tour on them, it's, you see, I mean, just that reflection nature, even a little bit in the hammered design, and yet you can see slightly torqued. Look at even in the bottom here, how wide they are. And then from every angle, it's almost like it's wet, the gold. Beautiful, you have your snap closure, your joint closure, so sturdy. Again, that little camelback in the post means it's not gonna shift back and forth. They're feather lightweight to get that kind of big, bold, elongated look. And yes, they are 1.5 inches in length, so they're not gonna weigh the ear down. Okay.
They're amazing.
They're just beautiful. They will definitely sell out, so congratulations and good luck there. 093098 is the item number. Okay, we also, this premiered our Soave Oro show a few months back, so one of our